Spiders eat their mates. I don't know. If I had to bone a spider, I think like the eating me afterwards might be a courtesy. We should probably do a little stress relief. Tink, let's take you to the penance hall. Oh, good. So nobody else can do this without also getting the Crimson Curse. Well, it's a good thing you're alone. Pyro, I think you will only drink anyway. Actually, you will never drink. Will you gamble? You eat twice as much food if you have high stress. You're a ruminator. I'd really like to give it a torn rotator cuff. You know what? Maybe we'll just let you guys cool your heroes for a little while and let your stress come down naturally. And maybe we'll take a run with, like, Team New Guys. Speaking of new guys. We don't want any of these guys. Sorry, new fish. I'm not having it. Any upgrades we might be interested in? No, we really still need deeds. I don't suppose we could get the, like, enhanced hero thing, can we? We can. Experienced recruits. Yes. I want it.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in.
So we need Instructor
cities.
Mastery 2, Weaponsmithing 2, and Armor Smithing 2 to get our next level of recruit bonuses. Let's take a look at Weapon Armor and Blacksmithing 2. We're going to need a bunch of deeds. A shitload of deeds, actually. So we need 40 deeds. Let's go find some more deeds. Also, we could kill the Necromancer. Tough Ring is terrible, though.
They will spread like locusts across our land.
Mark of the Outcast. Hellion only. We don't have a Hellion. Man, that's a really good trinket, though. That's a super good trinket. We could try and go get some blood for Tink. A Man-at-Arms eye patch is actually not terrible. No deeds, though. We're looking for deeds? I want deeds. Deeds are quality trinkets. I'm not going to go fight the Necromancer for a tough ring, because that thing is garbage. It's still one of the shittiest trinkets in the game. Double-edged pendant is pretty good for the Hellion. Not deeds, though. No deeds? Deeds! 6 deeds and the poisoned... Well, this is a must. It's a veteran mission, though, and we can't do it. Son of a bitch! Mr. Deeds? Are we talking Jimmy Stewart Mr. Deeds, or are we talking Adam Sandler Mr. Deeds? Because one of those Mr. Deeds is okay, and the other one is not okay. So there are no deeds anywhere other than in a veteran mission, huh? Nope. Get deeds in the Weald. Oh boy, that's a veteran mission. If we were going for a veteran mission, we'd go do this one. I don't want to take the cataclysmic stress we would take for going into a mission over our level. We could just go do this medium mission and get the double-edged pendant, which actually isn't terrible. The Warrior's Bracer is also pretty good, though. It's a short apprentice mission. You know what? Let's go get a Warrior's Bracer. Plus 10% damage to melee skills is pretty respectable. Who do we want to take? I think we got to take our new team. So, protagonist, let's make sure you have your appropriate skills. You do. Good. Attack draw, we'll put you in. Who's leading the team? We don't have any mark synergies, so I feel like the Arbalest is not a great choice. We could go for some more Plague Doctor. You know what? Let's do a little, like, shuffle action here with Iskar. We don't really have a tank, necessarily, but maybe we don't need... Oh, I guess we could take Poseidon. Nah, you know what? I guess we could... I kid. We don't need it. Poseidon. There was no Hellion in the stagecoach chat. We already checked. Unless she was hiding under the seat or something. I'm pretty sure she wasn't. So let's unequip all our trinkets. We did get this sweet Arbalest trinket. Reason to maybe take the Arbalest, but... Blight skill, yes. We need Blight Stone, yes. For our Vestal, Vestal's Chalice. Do we have anything that gives you, like, healing or anything? Little protection. Stun skill chance. Bonus speed, not terrible. You know what? I'll give you a speed stone. Can never have too much speed on a Vestal. The Grave Robber is the one person we actually have trinkets for. Bonus stun skill chance. What stun skill does it? You even have a stun skill? Nope. Why does the Grave Robber have a skill that gives bonus stun chance when the Grave Robber doesn't have a skill? Oh, Shadow Fade, I guess, is a stun. Okay. She has a trinket that works on literally one skill, huh? That seems not fantastic, but sure, why not? We can also give her +2 speed. We can have her then Shadow Fade and move to the front. And we can have our front two guys flip-flopping back and forth pretty aggressively. Bleed skill, yeah, we'll take that. And maybe a Worry Stone? Bonus dodge. You know what? Let's just give you bonus dodge. That's fine. Acceptable. This is a short mission, so we shouldn't have... I mean, it's a short mission. We should be fine. Give me 16 food, 2 shovels. Actually, we already had a shovel. Put one of those shovels back. Gravedigger. Anti-venom, take 1. Actually, we already have an anti-venom. Put that back then. Give me a medicinal herb. Give me 1 bandage. Give me 1 holy water. Give me 12 torches. We're not taking any blood because we need that to feed the tank so he doesn't freak out and kill everyone.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Listen to the 9 Inch Nails version. It's better. Are we talking about Hurt? Trent Reznor's Hurt here? Because, you know, even Trent Reznor himself has admitted that the Johnny Cash version is better. In fact, I think his direct quote was, "That's not my song anymore." We need bandages. We have bandages. Let's use them. What did we find? Definitely worth it. 900 gold and a couple bonus food. Solid pickup. We got to explore 90% of rooms, and once again, for the explore layout, we have gotten completely butt. You can at least lube me up a little, Darkest Dungeon, if you're going to ream me like this. Just a little bit of lube. Just some common courtesy here is all I'm looking for. So I guess we'll Shadow Fade because none of these attacks work from the front rank anymore. I forgot to adjust my skills, though. That would be why I still have this equipped. All right. Well, let's pull the Fade. And now we can point-blank shot. Here, stun these guys while we're at it. We should just go for the stun their entire team meta. Actually, not a real big fan of stun meta is Perfidious Pete because, well, it doesn't kill stuff. And you don't win fights by not getting hit. You win fights by hitting the enemy. Uppercut slice. All right. Ouch. Yeah, we're going to need to adjust our skills here a little bit. We need pick to the face. A lot of blanket fire coming our way. Just hit them with the blight, because that'll actually... I stun them again, though, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, we really got to fix our skills, because we're kind of fucked up here. Meanwhile, these blanket fire bastards are just tearing us apart. Get sliced, though. Also, I don't have the right heal. I have none of the appropriate skills equipped. I am an idiot. This mission's starting off swimmingly. Need pick to the face? Yes, we certainly do, chat. We need several picks to the face, actually. Beautiful. Went for the flashing daggers, got shit on. We also have the wrong skills equipped on our Plague Doctor, too.
A death by inches.
Everybody has the wrong skill. Like, literally every person. Some of our best damage is actually coming from our Vestal's self-heal. Get point blank shot.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Hit the gravedigger, please. Thank you. Nice dodge, by the way, Tackjaw. You just earned your keep. Now, Shadowface. Well, we got a heal on our highwayman. Come on, Iskar, you're bleeding for one. Soon there'll be no blood left for the lieges. Melodramatic much, do we?
Eradicated.
Geez, you need a tampon there, princess? Okay, let's readjust our party order and fix everybody's skills because they're monumentally fucked. So unequip all of this trash. Pick to the face. I want flashing daggers. I want thrown dagger. And you know what? I'm going to take probably toxin trickery here. So you're fixed. Iskar, you're the only person who had the correct skills equipped. Like the only one. So we will keep Mace Bash. We'll keep Judgment. We want those two abilities. And then for Sylvedel, you don't even have the proper abilities. Fantastic. Well, you're as irritating here as you are in real life. Alright, let's move on. Might as well open this box. Stashed heirlooms. Okay. More casual sexism from Pete. Well, I mean, it is National Women's Month. I'd feel inappropriate if I wasn't at least mildly sexist. Technically, I was being sexist against a dude, though. Try not to die, everyone. Pick to the face. We need to adjust our party order so that you're not in the front anymore, but rather Iskar is. In the meantime, though, how about a one-shot kill? That was actually beautiful.
Executed with
Not to be outdone, Iskar with the one-shot kill. At least you have battlefield medicine that we can use to heal for one. Attack Iskar and die. Nope. Attack protagonist and miss. The first sub will not be touched by you. Bring back Half-Cocked Jack or Riot. You better start rioting, chat, because he ain't coming back. We're doing all subs for this stream. Well, subs and regulars, I guess. Pile of Bones is holy water. Ho, that's like 5 in a row, chat. Pete's on a roll. So, trap disarming. You're 90. You're also 90. Who has more stress? You do. Every trap we can find is going to be just free stress relief for this team. So that's one advantage we got going for us. This room is empty. We've scouted it. Be right back making a new Twitch account.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Yeah, when Wayne June says such blockages are unsurprising, he's actually talking about my arteries. MZ Aries 23, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the Ninth Circle. Wayne June's like, such blockages are not surprising. Pete has a horrible diet and leaves a surprisingly sedentary life. It's like 9-1 against him not dying from heart disease. And now we'll backtrack, because every time we get an Explore 90% of Rooms dungeon now, the layout is among mankind's most awful crimes. You know what? Here, eat this food. Have we had an Explore 90% of Rooms mission yet, chat, that hasn't had just a tragically awful layout for us? Have we gotten one that's been even close to remotely convenient? Or have they all been, like, wildly divergent branching paths? Because it kind of makes me... I would really rather prefer just do, like, 100% of room battles if we're going to have to go to every room anyway. The room battle ones tend to have better loot and better payout. We're going to have to get into a billion fights anyway. I might as well take the cash. This is medicinal herbs, but all it's going to get us is food. Then again, what are the odds we find another trinket that we can interact with our medicinal herbs before the end of the dungeon? 100 gold, too. We need stress relief. You have 2. You have 12. Tack draw is lights out, man. Let's max our torchlight here. Get it above 75. In we go. We got surprised. Somebody's about to get point blank shot, though. Flashing daggers hits 2 top quality targets, but I'm going to go for the thrown dagger here. Nice shot, tack draw. Great toss. Maybe we can still get him with some blight damage from Silva, though. Take that, brigand bastard. Well, we can't now because we moved him. You know what? Emboldening Vapors. I never use this skill because it's terrible, but...
And improvement.
Can't hit everything, coach. You take that back. That's the attitude of a quitter, Chad. A winner just hits the ball. Or in this case, hurls a dagger into someone's heart. Now that we have huge damage, let's get our riposte started. Well, you did hit him, so... That's how winners play, chat, right there. That's how a winner does it. We're going to battlefield medicine. That cures your bleed and ours. I want to see dagger hurling as an Olympic event. I would be surprised if at some point, like throwing daggers or axes hasn't been an Olympic event. A little bit of pick to the face there. Give him the slide and stab. That's my boy. The old slide and stab. Cure your own bleed. And maybe heal our boy back here who's pretty banged up. Yeah, that's fine. You know, I was thinking a minimum damage heal is just what the doctor ordered. Please kill this man. Thank you.
Does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, we got some, like, relatively decent loot out of it, at least. Do we have a bandage? Nope, we used it. Well, just eat some food. That'll fix that bleeding. When you've got a severed artery, you know, doctors advise you should just eat a huge meal. Like a full 6-course meal. The best possible way to cure a severed artery. Looks like this one's on Iskar. A little free stress relief there. A pile of bones. Well, we have a holy water. 50 gold and a jade.
Paid for in blood.
The plague doctor's the only medical personnel. What are you talking about? We got a Vestal. Is that the end of the dungeon? That is. Now there's another room. We got a scout too. Fight? No fight. Well, we'll just take the curio, which is very funny. We're just gonna go. If we had medicinal herbs, if you drink it with medicinal herbs, I think it gives you a bonus. Craving the blood.
Impossible.
One of your infected heroes, which is thirst, which can only be satisfied with the blood. Feed them soon, or they may begin to weaken. Let's see if everybody didn't come out of this with crippling twerks. Did I say twerks instead of quirks? I'm pretty sure I said crippling twerks. Crippling twerks is actually an intriguing idea. Like, you twerked so hard, you hurt something. I'd be like, I twerked so hard, I actually permanently disabled my butt. Ruins Tactician is fantastic. Demonomania, claustrophobia, no big deal. Quick Draw is pretty good. Praying away the cancer isn't a medical treatment.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Twerking injuries can happen with too much ass. I would like to see a documented case of a twerking injury. So, Moscow got rid of Tuckered Out. That's fantastic. Agony has controlled the Crimson Curse. Doesn't that mean his didn't get any worse, though? No, he's in craving. I must have the blood. Well, we're going to send you on a mission. You want blood, just tear it out of somebody's throat. Get it fresh from the source, from someone's still beating heart. We don't have a Shieldbreaker, but we had one, and, like, they suck. Love interest. Fangophobia is terrible. You know what? No. I don't want either of these guys. I wouldn't mind trying another Shieldbreaker, but Shieldbreakers are only good in, like, short dungeons, though. Build that Hamlet building. Can we? Don't they take a ridiculous number of crests? The Red Hook takes 750 quests. Oh, well, that's... Okay, that's a joke monument. The bank is 20... No, we don't have 55 portraits. We don't have 300 crests. We don't have 60 busts. If we get 200 crests, I would build the Puppet Theater. That's actually really good. Sanguine Vintners, 2 bottles of blood each week. We don't have 80 busts. We can't build any of this stuff, Chad. You're out of your damn mind. Athenium, Training Ream. Okay, we could build the Performance Hall, which makes Finale do an extra 20% damage, gives us +2 speed and -10 stress on a Jester. That's trash. I seem to recall part of this game being about shoving people in a bar. Is that accurate? Yes, that remains accurate. Shieldbreakers are just bad. I don't... If we might take on another Shieldbreaker just to tinker with them a little bit, but I don't want ones that have bad traits. Like, I don't like Mercurial, although Unerring is actually okay, and you do have some range skills, right? Hylomania, I think, just makes you touch gold. It doesn't actually make you steal. Okay, Chad, who wants to be a Shieldbreaker? We'll hire another one against my better judgment. Because maybe we didn't give them a fair shake. Although I feel like we definitely gave them a fair shake, and they suck a lot. Because of that camping mechanic they have where they always generate an ambush. Can you prevent the nightmare with... You're already dead, Command Post. You were a Shieldbreaker once and you're dead. I'm sorry. I can't bring you back from the life. Jack Barton, can I be something? Sure. I live again? No, this is not the Edge of Tomorrow. You don't live, die, repeat. There you go, Jack. I mean, you're a lady now, so technically I think you're like a Jill Barton, but that's okay. I don't remember what your skills did. I just remember that thinking that you needed all of them. So Pierce moves you forward 1. It does decent damage. Actually, it does terrible damage. But it has a big crit bonus to Pierce's armor. Okay. Puncture does... Puncture's the one that ignores guard. Adder's Kiss is a tiny blight. Impale. That's the one that hits everybody. Impale was actually pretty good. It moves you back 1 and hits every target. It does have a damage penalty, but it hits everything. So that one's pretty good. Expose bypasses stealth. The only monsters we've seen with stealth were the ones that we fought in our nightmare, and I don't ever want to do that again. Captivate. Damage penalty. Hits one of the 2 middle targets. Does massive damage to anything that's marked. I think we'll keep Serpent Sway. I think we keep Impale. I think we get rid of Adder's Kiss and maybe go for Puncture. Pierce does bad if you're not fighting armored targets. And Puncture does nothing if you're not fighting targets who are guarded. So basically you're just going to be like impaling over and over. Impale and Adder's Kiss both move you back 1. Pierce moves you forward, so does Puncture. Okay. We'll pick you up, put you on the roster. You're only going on short missions, though, Jack. Jacqueline Barton at your cervix. See, somebody's getting behind National Women's Month, Jack. So we're going to take Puncture. I feel like that's it. Captivate, I'm not hugely fan of. And Expose, I'd hope to never have to use Expose. So we will keep these two, and I will keep Impale, and then we'll use Serpent Sway, because Serpent Sway just prevents us from getting hit. It also does help take out stuff that shuffles. Maybe take old Poseidon J out for a mission. I mean, we could do that. Alternatively, we could also not do that. Anybody really need stress relief? We got some guys that are up there. Maybe we do like a mission designed to reduce stress. Let's go see what our options are. We do need to get a team up to rank 3 at some point so we can go to the... Oh, killing the Baron is actually... It's a veteran mission, huh? Huh. Alright. Get a bonus stun skill chance? No, thanks. Yeah, so we definitely want Eternity's Collar for the Flagellant because it's really good. Abomination Padlock, don't give a shit. The Bright Tambourine is pretty good. I really like the Recovery Charm, but that's also a veteran mission. Bloody Herb is not terrible. The Cudgel Weight is fantastic for the Houndmaster, but again, that's a... You know what? I'm thinking, let's go get the Flagellant. We take down the Necromancer. So we're taking Tink. I know he's got a little bit of craving for the blood, but we can address that. That's not an insurmountable problem. Do we want to take Poseidon? Is he good against the Necromancer? Not really. Who is good against the Necromancer? Old Perfidious Pete is good against the Necromancer. Who do we want to back Pete up with, then? We can't take Ornan because he'll level... You know what? Maybe leveling Ornan is a good idea, though. Maybe we should do that. Big J's not a fantastic pick. Pyrolux wouldn't be a... You know what, Pyro? Let's get you in here. I'd love to give you somebody along with that could help relieve your stress. Does such a person exist? Moscow's not a bad... He's not a bad choice either, but we need a healer. It can't be Ornan. I guess we'll just take Protagonist, the first sub. Before we do that, though. If we're taking these 4, one thing got to be done before we go in. We're going to fight a boss. Let's upgrade across the board here. So upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. We're going to need more power. Upgrade, upgrade. I don't really care about Bellow. Tink, you're already cool. Of course we all knew Tink was already cool. Pyrolux has the appropriate skills and is already leveled. Good. Now let's do weapons and armor. You're already sorted. Tink, already sorted. Old Pete there, already sorted. And that just leaves Protagonist, who is going to need to... Alright. We can fork over a little cash for some upgrades here. Poseidon J can relieve stress. Somebody take Poseidon before he has a stroke. He doesn't really fit this team, and he sucks against the Necromancer because he can't hit the deep slots. Pete with his Retribution is just... No, this is a better team, actually. If we're going to get rid of anybody, actually, who we'd get rid of is Tink, because bleeds are going to be almost useless in the ruins. You know what? I've convinced myself. Also, we're less likely to have to feed him blood if we do it this way, I guess. We'll just do this the hard way. Also, I was kind of looking forward to watching Poseidon stroke out, I'm not going to lie. Watching him flop around a little. One side of his face go slack. Be kind of funny. Trying to listen to him talk while he has aphasia. Alright, Necromancer. Come get some. So we don't need to take any blood then, but we are going to take 2 full stacks of food. 3 shovels. You know what? We'll double up on the anti-venom. Give me a couple bandages. It is a medium-length mission, so let's throw in a key. Non-zero chance we might find a secret. I'm only going to take, like, 14 torches, because we'll know the way. The nice thing about boss missions is you always know where the boss is. Anti-venom is useless.
I began in humility.
No, there are some curio interactions in the ruins that take anti-venom.
Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch? in the
I don't know.
leg of a dead rat.
I wouldn't say Twitch is unremarkable. I mean, there are literally hundreds of thousands of people watching it right now. That seems pretty remarkable, Wayne June. Kind of dismissive.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
All right, well, the Necromancer's Apprentice is going to be in this room. When you come to the boss, you always know they're in the room the furthest from wherever the start is. We forgot medicinal herbs, though. Perfect. Well, just poke it. Nothing. I don't know if I've ever found anything when I've interacted with one of those alchemy benches without using the appropriate curio. Picked up a little bit of surprise. So, drop a train on that, man. Or not. Pyro. Throw a little blight here. That's fatal damage. Nope. We forgot trinkets, though, chat. Good work, Pete.
Another abomination.
Way to go fight a boss with no trinkets. That's quality work.
A trifling victory. But a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, circulatory problems of the head are no laughing matter. I'm actually terrified of having a stroke because I don't want to wind up with aphasia. That would be the worst thing ever. I blame Poseidon for the lack of trinkets. Yeah, you're right to blame him because it's definitely his fault. He was all, put me in, coach, put me in, blah, blah, blah. And then what happened? Yep, this is how it goes then. We did find a map that was apparently blank. Or alternatively, maybe Poseidon can't read a map. It's my alternative explanation. Well, with all of these fights, we're definitely not fucking going that way. I don't think we have anybody who knows how to deal with a trap. Oh, you have an 80%? We'll do that. Solid work, Pyro.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
You're like, hey, Pete, I disarmed traps 4 out of 5 times. And great, it's 4 out of 5, and we found the one dentist who actually thinks that brushing your teeth is a bad idea. 4 out of 5 dentists recommend brushing your teeth twice a day. The 5th dentist, well, that guy doesn't have teeth because he done smoked them all up, what with all the meth he's been doing. We get the meth dentist.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
I'm not aphasic. You lose words instead. I can think and say the meaning but can't recall the word itself. That's actually a form of aphasia. If it's nouns, it's called nominal aphasia. Altar of light. Stress relief with holy water? Nope. It's bonus damage, and we put it on the one character for whom it's completely useless. Perfect play. Man, I'm on my game tonight, chat. Oh, he was sharp the night we tuned into his stream, chat. Yeah. Well, you want to try this again, Pyro? At this time, you did get the free stress relief, but only after jamming your face into the blades last time. Don't really recommend that as a disarm traffic. Like, stopping it with your face, never really a good idea. Medicinal herbs, which, once again, we did not bring. Okay, now we're getting some stress healed. Which is good, because the Necromancer is going to hit us with quite a few stress attacks. I don't know why I'm keeping my torchlight high. We've scouted all of this. We know we're not going to get into a battle here. And in fact, we got more scouting. Anybody's interested in playing Age of Empires 2 HD Edition, by the way, you might jump in. Looks like Link's maybe looking for a team. Alright, Pyro's rallying it around. Rocky start, but hey, failure is the best instructor. People always say you learn by failing. It's actually not true. You don't learn by failing. You actually learn much better, but success is a much better teacher, but it's a clever saying. I really want these guys dead. Much more than I want to heal, because we can camp here if we really want to. Give me that blight. Would have been really, really helpful to have gotten some bonus blight chance working here, but we're dumb. We have self-marked and are reposting. Let's double up the damage on the Jacques.
Gently.
We did feed one of the mosquitoes to the dirt. We dodged. Oh, get pummeled, chump. Pete and doing all the heavy lifting, though. Look at me work. I'm crushing it. This mosquito is the shittiest mosquito who's ever... He's like the shittiest skeeter who's ever skeeted. Really? You know what? Just bonk him in the skull. We don't need to riposte anymore. We're still riposting, and we're going to come out of this fine. In fact, I'm so confident to go for the stress relief. And then, yep, there you go.
Maintain the offensive.
Well done, everyone. And a vial of the blood for us to feed the Tink when we get back to town.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Well, we might as well use this key. And I'm tempted to camp after the fight. I mean, I know we could get some buffs for the fight. But I'm still tempted to camp post-fight just so that we can get rid of the stress we're going to get from the... You know what? I'm beyond tempted. That's actually exactly how I'm going to do it. We can have everybody in tip-top shape going in. Yeah, I'm not going to... Don't buck the paradigm. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's got a trap, disarm it. Little free stress relief. And then we just max our light and let's go beat the shit out of a necromancer. Sure, necrophilia is a victimless crime and all. Skeet, skeet. Did you guys ever wonder if in Macklemore's song about the thrift shop, where he's talking about going and buying your grandpa's clothes, where he says he bought a skeet blanket, does that mean he actually bought a blanket just to come on? Because that seems a little weird. Seems like anytime you run a dungeon with the Crimson Court DLC, you're guaranteed to get like 2 or 3 Crimson Curse victims. It actually, the curse has a level, Fusaro, and the more you let, like, the longer it's been since you've gone into the Crimson Court to actually, like, the longer we wait before we go fight the Baron, the more likely every chance encounter will be to be Crimson Court monsters. They get more pervasive. The Hamlet has, like, an infection level, which goes up the longer you wait between doing Crimson Court events. The more you go in and fight the court, it actually reduces that and makes those monsters less likely to occur. Make sure to douse the light before you kill him. Yeah, I'm not necessarily going to do that, chat. Let's start off with just doing some damage. 6 feet under. It was a quality show, and it spawned the career of you know, Michael C. Hall, so we can't be too salty about 6 feet under. It was a solid HBO programming. Just before you kill him. I mean, I understood the meta. We're gonna have that blight working. The clawing dead. I can hear the screams of my brothers. Well, maybe you shouldn't have let your brothers get killed. You protected him. Also, I don't have a brother. What the hell are you talking about, Pete? I'm tempted to guard here just for more opportunities for retributive bonks. Although we could still do some you know what? No. Damage is more important early. Let's just go for the kill.
A momentary abatement.
Little bump in the night. Well, that guy's dead.
Continue the onslaught.
Nobody bumps in the night, me.
Destroy them all.
We can't hit rank 3. How much health does that skeleton? We might be able to kill that skeleton with the Jacques. Didn't quite get it. Well, just keep chucking the blight. Pyrolux is quietly back there stacking catastrophic amounts of blight on this guy. Take a little bit of the clawing dead. Once again, he hears the screams of his brothers.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I hear the screams of my brothers because I killed them. Maybe we go heal? Nah. Just keep piling on the damage.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
We are not retributive bonking. We should start. We can also kill that, man. Marking, reposting. Maxing, relaxing. On the playground is where we're spending most of our days, waiting for Uncle Phil and Carlton to rescue us from this workaday world life in Philadelphia. Homeboy's getting bizonked. Right, now we probably want to heal. Very timely critical. Jacques Hughes. Ho ho, see you in hell, skeleton. I mean, it was a corpse of a skeleton, which I think technically is still a skeleton, though, right? Packing some more blight on you. So we gotta hit you for 3, and then you die from the blight on our next run. We are still taking quite a bit more stress than I'm comfortable with. Let's just do this. We bonk you, and the next time you go, you die. Alright, chat, are you happy now? We've completely eradicated all of our light. You happy? You happy, darkness babies? Watch us get critical for 40. Jacques Hughes, though? Jacques Hughes! I mean, this will just be funny. Blight didn't even kill him.
Will these walking bones finally fail?
So, boy, we really got rewarded for the whole dark thing. A Blightstone, which we already have a couple of, and a Witch Doctor's Vial, which is, I mean, we can equip them both. So at least they aren't taking up inventory space. Hooray. Do we want to go paw around the dungeon? You know what? No. There's too many fights. No, this is not worth it. All the backtracking we'd have to do to just go pick a bunch of fights. Let's just camp and go.
Huddled together. Furtive and vulnerable.
So what can we do? Well, first off, prevent nighttime ambush, because I don't want to have to fight again. We don't have Sanctuary, though, so never mind. Do we have any abilities that prevent nighttime ambush? Zealous Speech? Nope. Because you've got... I mean, this guy has one that does that, but... Zealous Speech is still really good as far as stress relief goes. And we could encourage you. We could pray. The guys who might benefit from that the most are not religious, though, so... Nobody has any diseases that I know of. No disease. No diseases. I have many diseases, but most of them are of the brain. Nope. So we could stand tall. Alright. Give us a film starring Jodan Baker, I guess. Do a little walking tall. Anything we can do with one time? Nope. Well, we could do The Cure. Sure. It gives us bonus disease resist for 4 battles. And now we'll rest. How do you tell who is religious? You just kind of got to guess. I mean, the Vestal is religious. The Crusader is definitely religious. As far as nighttime ambushes go, this is not terrible. The Flagellant is religious. I believe the Leper? Now, the Leper may not be religious. Like, the Hellion is not religious. The Occultist is not religious. Leper? I'm pretty sure the Leper is. The Man-at-Arms is not.
Executed with impunity.
Every class is either religious or is not religious. They just, that's a setting that they have. We need to kill this man before that blight ticks. There we go.
The match is
Hey, we got an extra 525 gold. Out of here. We're done. Necromancer's dead. We came for the relic. We got the relic. This is what we wanted. The bonus death blow resist for the Flagellant. This relic is enough to take the flagellant to maximum death blow resist, which I think is like 85% or something. It caps. You can't get it to 100. But it winds up where it's something like 1 out of 8 times a death blow will actually kill the flagellant. Quick reflexes is good. Vertigo. As far as diseases go, it's not terrible. Warren's Explorer, it's useful. Clutch Hitter is fantastic.